So, you guys performed at Pomona yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Good show?
Yeah, I mean, it was good just to be in Southern California again.
Where were you guys before?
We were in Oakland.
Okay,
Yeah.
so NorCal.
We've been, the past couple of days, we've been making the journey from Vancouver down to Orange County again. So, a very long trek down.
Yeah, that is a long drive. At least the drives around here isn't too bad, around SoCal.
Yeah, I mean, the drive on the West Coast is actually probably the most beautiful drive. The drive in the middle of the country is a straight line for 9 hours. So definitely not the most entertaining, but
Scenic though, right?
Yeah. The Great Plains, as they're called.
Cool. Are we good? Are we rolling? Okay. So, we've been chopping up a little bit off camera.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, it's great to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
Big fan of your music.
Thanks for having me.
And it's funny, I have a friend who actually introduced me, they would post stories of you, when you were playing, last time you were in San Diego.
Okay.
But I actually listened to your music first time, thanks to YouTube algorithm, they just put on Loretta. I'm like, oh, cool, it's a bop.
Yeah, right on. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I can't lie, I've binge watched some of your videos. They're all very creative.
Thank you very much.
But I just want to know, has there ever been one video treatment concept that you came up with, but then you scrapped it, this ain't cutting it, this won't be good?
Yeah, I'll wait for the motorcycle to go by.
Good call, thank you. All right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because most of the videos start actually a little differently than what they turn out to be, and because of time or logistics or just resources, they turn into something else or whatever. Specifically, I think the music video for City Slicker kind of was actually going to be for Juban District, but because I couldn't get a stunt person, that was too expensive, and it was going to be this detective thing, but I didn't have enough time, so we went with the other version. And then City Slicker, because we did have more time, I put a little bit of fighting into it. Hopefully my middle school era martial arts training,
came Wushu,
into shout out to Wushu, yeah, man. I think they start definitely a lot bigger and they scale down because of time and stuff. But I think one in particular was this is an older video, but Ohio. I had this helmet cam and I was gonna ride down this alpine slide with a helmet cam, but the wind, and also there's no alpine slides in Southern California, so I'd have to go somewhere. The wind took it, it didn't work out, so instead we did it in my garage, and I don't know. It's definitely something that comes up is all the roadblocks of making a video and stuff, but they find a way and they turn out how they turn out.
Cool. And obviously you're really good at visuals, but I also know that you do some graphic design. You've done it on the side too. Yeah. And you know what? I want to show you something. I want to show you a graphic design I made of you.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
And here you go. What? And here's the before and after. I'm proud of it.
I think I look so much better. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You can put it right on the screen here. Yeah. Wow, isn't that amazing?
We'll put it on the screen, yeah.
Isn't that
amazing? I can send that to Daniel
looking?
later, if you want to keep it for yourself.
That's my new LinkedIn profile.
It would be good.
Right on.
And I noticed in your graphic design too, I believe you did it under the name Clue, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was mainly because I wasn't really comfortable putting my name on it quite yet. I was still trying to, figure out who I was as a graphic designer. I took one graphic design class in college.
Passion.
Yeah, and then now I just design all the merchandise and I do all the artwork for Ginger Root and stuff like that. And it's mainly, I do it because I want to build my own resume to design for other people and just practice and stuff. So instead of putting my name out there, I'm just trying to practice for myself first. But yeah, I use that name as a way just to not put my whole name in the forefront of something I wasn't quite ready to kind of own up to yet.
And I don't know if it's an official or if you just did a mock of it. You did a design for Jason?
Yeah, no, that was real.
Oh, that was... Because I saw the hoodie, it was cool.
Thank you. That was the only time another band came up and was like, hey, we want to design, can you design something for us? And I was like, absolutely. So that was super cool. She was great to work with. And yeah, great experience.
Okay, let's talk about experience too, because, I would say, all the music you listen to is accumulation of your music now. Yeah. And so I want to know, what type of music do you listen to growing up?
Yeah, I think, I was just around music a little bit during when I was growing up. A lot of Christian radio, to be honest, private school and everything. But no, in high school, I found my teacher actually showed me the world of power pop and the Beatles and electro-like orchestra and Paul McCartney's solo stuff and everything. And from there I also found out about like Yellow Magic Orchestra and Japanese music in high school. I listened to a lot of like Motown and like Stevie Wonder and Jackson 5 growing up. And then I was making a lot of different music before this. I had like 3 or 4 bands before Gingerroot, and I started making music under the name Gingerroot because I wanted to like totally make new different type of music. I was making like guitar centric, kind of more psych pop music, and I wanted to make kind of more of a keyboard groove music, honestly, because I was just enamored by Wolfpack at the time, in beginning of college.
Makes sense. You're groovy, dude.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. But that's kind of what I grew up listening to, and like Kero Kero Bonito is a big influence. White Denim, Metronomy, Toro y Moi, city pop stuff I love, and like all the staples I still said, like Wings and everything, and XTC, and stuff like that.
And I've been having fun chatting with you throughout this interview. I feel like we're vibing now. We have some synergy. I just want to know though, do you feel like we've become friends now? Like, you think we're friendly?
I mean, after you made that picture, then absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, like a thing I love to do for my friends, I love to give gifts to my friends.
Okay, yeah. Was this the gift? Thank you for the gift.
You're welcome. I love to give gifts to my friend. Excuse me 1 second, I'll be right back. Get in there.
What, Peter? What the heck?
Order for Christian.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Of course, you have to take a picture of the order. Yeah.
Take a picture for the
delivery purposes. The delivery receipt.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I tipped you on the app. All right.
Peter, everybody.
Yeah, shout out to Peter. But anyways, I have gifts for you.
Okay.
And first one you did mention, Toro y Moi. It's a live album.
Oh, I don't have this.
Thank God.
Amazing. I bought the video on Vimeo, but I don't have the live record. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love this.
And there's more though.
Okay.
Wow, I got you a little bit of oldie, but it's a bootleg. It's actually an old Beatles record.
Oh.
And it's one with, they have like the head in.
Oh, the babies.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. That's incredible. It's funny, I don't own too many Beatles records just because like they're always there, and I feel like I'll collect them all eventually.
Exactly, yeah.
But thank you for this. This is amazing.
And last but not least, you did mention some Japanese pop, so I had to get you an interesting one. I got you something called the Mystery Kindaichi Band.
Okay. Oh, I've seen this cover. I've seen this cover. It was recommended to me, but I have not listened to this yet, and I'm excited to.
Yeah, it's a sound. Apparently, they made the score based off like some novels.
Yes, that's what I've heard. Wow, this is crazy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow.
A little gift to my new friend,
Yes, we are best friends now.
Yeah, we are. Okay, best friends. Okay, you're
best friends.
You heard it here. I'm clipping that.
One of my best friends.
Okay, I'll take that.
Don't.
I'll humble myself.
Not yet.
Okay, I do have some more questions for you.
Yeah.
You did mention that you were in some other bands. So what can you tell me about some bands called, Yorktown Lads or Van Stock?
Jesus, this is some Nardwuar stuff. So Yorktown Lads was, I think, my first band. I had it with that high school teacher I was talking about that showed me all like the world of Beatles and Paul McCartney and ELO. That was my first like recording project. He kind of taught me the basics of recording and stuff. Then I started writing music under my own name. Actually, I started writing stuff under Clue. So maybe that's where that kind of comes from. I wrote under my own name. That didn't really work out. But yeah, Yorktown Lads. Yeah, that was because I live on the street, Yorktown.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense though.
And my teacher lived across the street, like a couple blocks down. So 2 out of the 3 of us were living on Yorktown.
And I know that, obviously you majored in film, correct?
Yeah.
And, film was your passion. Well, it still is, because you're so pretty cool. But I heard that you did do a short film. I guess this was ahead of its time, because, Olivia Rodrigo did name her album Sour. And
you stalked my YouTube channel, didn't you?
No.
That's funny. Yeah, that was for my freshman thesis project or whatever. I had to make just a short film with really no dialogue. And that was when I was in film school wanting to be a director. But I just, set life is not for me, so I switched to be an editor. I went through the editing program instead. But yeah, that was like the first thing I like kind of made in college. And if we're talking about Yorktown Lads, the main guy is from the Yorktown Lads. He's the third lad.
The third lad.
He's now a dad. So,
wow, congrats to him.
Congratulations, Addison.
Okay. And you know, I feel like we have repertoire. We've been pretty friendly with each other. So I want to ask you this: what do you think is my most attractive and my least attractive quality? I'm giving you an example. I think my most attractive quality, my smile. I think I have a good smile. My least attractive trait is probably my personality.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? We could do one for you too if you like.
So I say for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because we're best friends. I know you really well.
Yeah, exactly. You know me really well. So.
I say your best trait is probably your style.
Thank you.
The Lightning McQueen crop.
Light up.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Thank you.
I think the something you need to work on maybe is I think your personality. I'd agree with you on that one.
You know what?
We're friends. I could say that.
Yeah, we are.
But I love you, man.
Thank you. I love you. I love you too, Cameron. I love you too. Okay, I have this. You know, we've had a lot of good time chatting, but I still have 1 or 2 more questions left. Is that good with you?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me think. Okay, let's run through a scenario. Let's say that your manager's like, we need Christian in the band, but I actually don't have much musical talent. So how would you incorporate me in the band? What would you make me do?
Hype man.
Hype man?
Hype man.
That's good.
Yeah, or honestly, you'd warm up the crowd. You can do anything you want, maybe like a tight 5.
You want me to do stand-up?
You
want me to ball before you play?
Stand-up or juggling or whatever you want. Yeah, we'll give you like 5 to 10 minutes.
I'll take that.
5 minutes first. If it's going well, we'll increase the time to 10 minutes. Come on board and get the crowd rolling.
All right, so I guess I'll start tonight. That's great.
You're on in 10.
Oh, dang. Ooh, okay, we got to wrap this up then.
We got to end this then.
Well, my last question for you then is, like, you know, after the show, like, what's the move tonight? Like, what are we all doing after?
What are we all doing? I'm sleeping in my own bed, my friend. Very excited about that. I'm home in my own bed for the next 3 nights, and then I leave, and I won't be there for, like, 3 more weeks. So that's the move,
You got to take advantage. That is the move.
Absolutely.
I respect that.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking time to do the interview.
Thank you for the gifts.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
And thanks for digging.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. But, you know, this interview is all about you. So he's going to just point the camera at you. You get to, you know, shout out a message. Okay. Plug, like, your social media, like, new songs, your EP, anything you want. It's just you and the camera.
Yeah, okay. Hello, everyone. My name's Cameron Liu. I make music under the name Gingerroot. We're here tonight in San Diego playing the Observatory, opening up for Hippocampus. You can find me all over the internet, wherever you may reside on the cyberspace. You can find adequate real estate occupying and about the Gingerroot production atmosphere. I will say that we have nothing in the pipeline, but an EP is in the works, slated for the fall. I can't give any more details about that, including a tour to follow said EP. We're on the road with Hippocampus right now. We will be for the end, till the end of the month, and a couple one-off shows in May to be posted on said Gingerroot atmosphere. Thank you very much for having me, and have a good one.